Welcome back to the AI Week, your weekly front row seat to the most important, jaw-dropping, and sometimes downright bizarre developments in artificial intelligence. I'm telling you right now, stay with us until the end, because our number one story this week, it's the kind of leap that makes you rethink what's possible.
And it's not just hype. We've got a new AI model so advanced, so capable, that calling it next gen almost undersells it. But before we get there, we're starting at number 5, and it's all about making AI greener.
Google has officially agreed to reduce AI data center power consumption during times of peak demand in the US. Think of it like a power diet for AI, throttling back the heavy computation when the grid is stressed.
And this isn't just good PR. It's a big deal because AI's energy appetite is enormous. Training one large model can burn through as much electricity as hundreds of homes use in a year. Now multiply that by thousands of ongoing AI processes across Google's infrastructure.
Exactly. And when the grid is maxed out, during heat waves, storms, or surges, utilities can now call up Google and say, "Hey, ease off the AI workloads for a bit." That frees up energy for hospitals, homes, and other critical services.
The symbolic part? This is one of the first public demand response deals for AI-specific computing. If other tech giants follow suit, we could see this become an industry standard, almost like emissions targets, but for digital power usage.
It also shatters the illusion that the cloud is some magical, limitless space. No, it's servers plugged into power grids, competing for the same energy you're using to brew coffee.
Coming in at number 4, Mark Zuckerberg has decided the best way to win the AI race is to outcompute everyone else. Enter Prometheus and Hyperion, 2 mega data center projects designed for a combined multi-gigawatt AI capacity.
To put gigawatts into perspective, 1 gigawatt is enough to power about 750,000 homes. Meta's talking about 5 gigawatts for Hyperion alone. This is basically building a city's worth of power just to feed AI models.
And the talent war is just as intense. Zuckerberg is offering some recruits $300 million over 4 years. That's NBA superstar money. Except instead of slam dunks, it's breakthroughs in machine reasoning.
He's also pulled in heavy hitters from DeepMind, OpenAI, Anthropic, Apple, plus the $14.3 billion acquisition of Scale AI for better data infrastructure. This is meta betting that controlling the best minds and the most compute equals AI dominance.
Of course, it's risky. If the models don't outperform competitors, Meta will have spent billions just to prove. Compute isn't everything, but if it works, they could leapfrog Microsoft, Amazon, even Google.
Number 3. This is the accessibility story of the week. OpenAI's powerful open-weight models, GPT-OSS 120B and GPT-OSS 20B, are now available directly inside AWS Bedrock and SageMaker.
And this is huge. Until now, most top-tier models were locked inside proprietary ecosystems. Now, AWS customers, from scrappy startups to Fortune 500 companies, can spin up these models, tweak them, even fine-tune them for niche tasks.
Plus, AWS brings its own safety tools like guardrails, which block up to 88% of harmful content. So you get flexibility without throwing responsibility out the window.
The models have serious muscle, 128K context windows, advanced reasoning and efficiency claims that outmatch Gemini, DeepSeek, and even OpenAI's own O4 model in some benchmarks.
Bottom line, this could supercharge AI adoption in industries like healthcare, finance, and logistics, because the barrier to entry just dropped dramatically.
Our number 2 story is the definition of moonshot meets reality check. SoftBank's massive $500 billion Stargate AI infrastructure project? It's moving slower than planned.
And here's the kicker. The delays aren't about tech. They're about land rights, zoning, energy sourcing, and wrangling multiple stakeholders from utilities to local governments.
which means the AI boom might not be bottlenecked by chips or algorithms, but by paperwork and environmental reviews.
It's a wake-up call for every CIO planning massive AI deployments. Scaling infrastructure isn't just about stacking GPUs. It's about aligning an entire ecosystem of partners, regulators, and physical resources.
If Stargate is struggling with its funding, its partners like NVIDIA and OpenAI, and government backing, then every other major infrastructure play is going to hit similar speed bumps.
And now, number 1. OpenAI has dropped GPT-5, and they're calling it the PhD-level expert AI. If GPT-4o was a talented college student, this is the brilliant professor who can also code your website, plan your wedding, and explain quantum physics while doing it.
The live demos were wild. One showed GPT-5 explaining the Bernoulli effect, then generating nearly 400 lines of working React code to make an interactive physics simulation in minutes.
It also built a fully functional gamified French learning web app on the fly. And not just static pages, quizzes, progress tracking, even a snake-like game that teaches vocabulary.
Benchmarks? Record setting across coding, reasoning, factual accuracy. And here's the twist. Free users will get metered access. This isn't just an elite toy for paying subscribers.
OpenAI also added massive upgrades to ChatGPT, better voice and vision modes, personality customization, integration with Gmail and Google Calendar, and safer handling of sensitive prompts.
This feels like a turning point. Not just smarter conversations, but actual autonomous task execution at a level that could change how millions of people work, learn, and create.
And that's our countdown. From greener AI grids to Meta's compute empire, to open-weight revolutions, billion-dollar bottlenecks, and the biggest leap in AI reasoning we've seen yet.
Fun fact before we go. Everything you just heard? Researched and scripted by AI. Yes, you just listened to AI talking about AI. About AI. Very meta.
If you enjoyed it, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share this episode with a friend. And remember, Monday to Friday, we bring you the AI Daily DeepDive with rapid-fire updates, and every Sunday we slow it down for an in-depth special on one big AI topic.
Thanks for hanging out with us on the AI Week. The future is coming fast. Let's make sense of it together.